Matthew, I firmly believe there will never be another movement
I'll be right
like this man has started. And actually, he didn't start it. The American people started it. Like, they started the whole movement behind him. They said, we love this man. We want to support this man. They call it the Trump train. It's on the go. It's choo-choo.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Fall River Media News. I'm your host, Dave Mead, Fall River Media. Supposed to be on yesterday. Sorry that didn't happen. So now, let's see here. So now, I'm here right now playing a video. So
and there's always so many people who are older. Elderly, because they may be watching right now. I've watched several people who are older and asked them, you've been through so many different presidents. Have you ever seen anything like this? Immediately they say no. Every one of them. No. Yeah. Like, this is something very magical.
It is very, very magical. And I think it's MAGA forever and freedom forever. We're always, as a people, whether it's this country or the world, most people want freedom. And making America great again is something that we will always desire many years into the future. And I just looked while Vanessa was talking. I was listening to her speak there, and I looked on.
This is RSBN,
right? And I could watch, Fox or CNN and others on there. All these networks are talking about Joe Biden.
Yeah, this is RSBN.
Moments before the RNC starts, this is the headline.
The RNC.
Not here, not at Right Side Broadcasting Network. We're only reporting it because it's, it is news to report.
We want you to be aware.
Yeah.
He is still the president of the United States.
Yeah, and I've mentioned before the fake president, and I'll say it again. He's the fake president. We should have President Trump in right now. At the end of the day, he should be wrapping up his second term. But we're looking for a win here in 24, as we are 1 second away from going. Let's go to Milwaukee.
The Wall Street Journal has reported today that Americans' incomes have gone down 3 straight years.
Inflation at a 40-year high under Biden presidency.
Putting up with what? I am talking to people.
Fentanyl deaths fueled by Biden's open border quadruple.
Under Biden, the number of illegals that have entered the U.S. is greater than the population of 40 of our states.
Biden's failed Afghan withdrawal leaves 13 service members killed.
Prevailing view among Americans is that U.S. influence in the world is weakening, and China's is growing.
Nearly 70% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck.
Right now, I'm just playing a video right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the chairman of the Republican National Committee, Michael Whatley of North Carolina.
Good evening.
It
As
is.
we prepare to open our final session for the 2024 Republican National Committee, I feel compelled to note this has been a pretty awesome convention. We've heard from governors, senators, members of Congress, candidates, and leaders from across our great party. We've heard from real Americans who shared their stories of loss and heartbreak, of their bravery and their vision for a better America. We've heard from the Trump family, Donald Trump Jr., Laura and Tiffany. You have all been incredible. Almost as good as the president's granddaughter, Kai. And we've heard from the next Vice President of the United States, Senator J.D. Vance.
Senator J.D. Vance.
I also feel compelled to note once again that it is a miracle that we are here tonight. The fact that Donald Trump survived an assassination attempt in Butler, Pennsylvania just days ago and is here tonight to accept his nomination is proof that we are all protected by the hand of a mighty God. We have a lot of work to do in this election cycle. Tomorrow, we will all go back to our respective states, roll up our sleeves, and get to work to win this election. But first, we have some business to attend here tonight. Are you ready? Are you ready to hear from the man who has the vision and strength to make America wealthy again? To make America safe again? To make America strong again? And to make America great again? Are you ready to hear from the next President of the United States? Then let's get this show on the road. I hereby open the final session of the 2024 Republican National Committee.
Offering today's invocation, please welcome B.J. James McLaughlin from Des Moines, Iowa, Delegate at Large for Iowa.
Good evening. If you bungle raising your children, nothing much matters. Jackie Kennedy's words speak louder today than when she said them over 60 years ago. And this is why we gather on this historic occasion, isn't it? We as parents and grandparents would move heaven and earth to protect our children and the opportunities that a strong, free America offers them. Raising our children is the single most important job we have, which is why we dedicate endless hours organizing, volunteering, and advocating on behalf of President Trump. We owe it to our children to give them the kind of America we all remember growing up in, the proud, patriotic, and safe America that President Trump wants for all of us. Thank you. At home, every night, when we finish our prayers with the prayer to St. Michael. We pray for all the children, our grassroots warriors, our country, and President Trump and his family. Tonight, I would like to add my boys, JJ, Jack, and George, and God bless you, Kevin. And President Trump, St. Michael the Archangel, defend us in battle. Be our protection against the wickedness and snares of the devil. May God rebuke him, we humbly pray. And do thou, O Prince of the heavenly host, by the power of God, cast into hell Satan and all the evil spirits who prowl about the world, seeking the ruins of souls. Amen, and God bless President Trump.
Please rise for the presentation of colors. The colors are presented by Veterans for the Flag Honor Guard. Let's give them a warm welcome. Please remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance and the National Anthem. Please welcome Gabe Guidarini to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Thank you. And may God bless our great nation.
Now to perform the national anthem, please welcome award-winning international singer, Mary Milben.
Home of the Braves. Greatest country in the world.
Yes, it is.
Awesome. It is the greatest country in the world. And right there. That man right there. I know it's going to be our next president of the United States. Awesome. That man right there, the next president of the United States, November the 5th. God bless America. And God bless Donald J. Trump.
Please remain standing while the colors are retired. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Chairman of the National Republican Senatorial Committee, United States Senator Steve Daines of Montana.
United States Steve Daines of Montana.
Wow, how about that national anthem sung by Mary Milvin?
She was awesome. Mary Milvin, she was awesome.
I'm U.S. Senator Steve Daines, and I represent the great state of Montana, right over there.
Montana. Great
when
state
I
of
was a kid
Montana.
growing up in Montana, my grandma taught me an important lesson, and that is to have a thankful heart to count your blessings. So this morning, as I was headed down to breakfast, I thanked God for my sweet wife, Cindy, of 37 years.
Amen.
I thanked God for our 4 children and their spouses. I thanked God for our 6 grandchildren.
Wow, 6
and then
grandkids.
I thank God that in 6 months, Joe Biden will no longer be president of the United States.
Yeah. Woo! Yeah! Let's make America great again.
Now think about this moment we're in here this evening. It was just 5 days ago. We were a quarter-inch away from having a memorial service instead of a nominating convention. And we thank God here tonight for protecting President Trump.
That is true. That is very true.
But we have
It could have been a funeral instead of a nominee.
We must fight, fight, fight.
There you go.
And I will tell you, as chairman of the National Republican Senatorial Committee, I'm working with President Trump to win the Senate majority and to fire Chuck Schumer.
Chuck Schumer needs to go. Fire Chuck Schumer.
In early 2023, President Trump and I met at Mar-a-Lago. We agreed our highest priority is electing an America First Senate majority that has his back. Senators that will stand with President Trump.
There you go.
And tonight I want to speak directly to the voters of West Virginia, of Montana, of Ohio, of Pennsylvania, of Nevada, of Michigan, Wisconsin, Arizona, Virginia, and New Mexico. And here's why. Because your Democrat senators are lying to you. Look, they talk like moderates, but they vote like radicals. So they say they're
They talk like moderates,
but they vote
but they talk like radicals.
Never forget, these liberal senators voted
voted to impeach President Trump twice. And I will tell you, an America First majority will stand with President Trump.
Absolutely.
These liberal senators allowed millions of illegal immigrants into our country. An America First majority will secure the border, and we're going to build the wall.
Yes, yes, yes. There goes the wall. People are going to get upset at this.
These liberal senators shut down the Keystone Pipeline.
That could have been brought jobs.
An America First majority, we're going to drill, baby, drill.
That's right. Drill, baby, drill.
These liberal senators want to take away your Second Amendment rights. Those are fighting words back in Montana.
Ooh.
An America First majority will protect your precious right to keep and bear arms.
Drill, baby, drill.
For Biden after
As
13
Trump
American
words,
service
man.
members were killed during his botched Afghanistan withdrawal. An America First majority. By the way, I'm the son of a U.S. Marine. An America First majority is going to stand with our military. These liberal senators stood with anti-Semitic mobs. An America First majority is going to stand with Israel. And look, these liberal senators want boys in girls' sports. I'm the father of 2 daughters. They want men in your daughters and my daughter's locker room. And you know, they can't even define what a woman is. But let me tell you something. Back in Montana, we know the difference between a bull and a cow.
Holy crap.
We must replace these liberal senators with great Republican leaders like Jim Justice and Baby Dog in West Virginia, like Tim Sheehy in Montana, like Bernie Moreno in Ohio, like Sam Brown in Nevada, Mike Rogers in Michigan.
Whoa.
Eric Hovde right here in Wisconsin. Hung Cao in Virginia. Nella Domenici in New Mexico. And of course, Kerry Lake in Arizona.
Kerry Lake in Arizona.
We must elect an America First Senate majority that will stand with President Donald J. Trump. But look, right now, the left-wing billionaires are massively outspending us. That's what's keeping me up at night. And we need your help. You can go to Senate24.com. Senate24.com today. Help us fight back. Because together,
I mean, we gotta fight evil.
Win back the Senate. We're gonna grab that gavel out of Schumer's hands. We're gonna deliver historic victory for President Trump, and we're gonna make America great again. God bless you.
All right. Okay, I have a few things I want to talk about now because, with all that being said, I don't know about all that music, but I mean, I'm trying to tell YouTube, excuse me, Facebook, excuse me about it, because, I mean, I thought about this a lot, but I'm going to right now want to because there was something came across my phone. A woman was killed in box. And Bristol County District Attorney's Office has identified the victim that was involved with the shooting. I'm trying to, let me see here. I'm trying to pull it up. Trying to load it. Okay, a Dartmouth woman was killed. And one injured in Fall River crash. Fall River WBZM. The Bristol County District Attorney's Office identified the victim involving the Fall River crash and killed a woman on Wednesday. Jean Ribble, 67, of Dartmouth, was killed after she was struck by a box truck. Joseph Driver, a 64-year-old man from Bristol, Rhode Island, was also hospitalized around noon on July 17th. The two victims and the driver of the box truck, three people, were also all at the 214 Joseph Drive in Fall River. The DA's office said that the 6 individuals were all employees and volunteers for the brothers. For the volunteers for My Brother's Keeper, a non-profit organization, and organized dropping off and picking up donations, furniture, and the 6 people were there to pick up a dresser. Preliminary investigation reveals that the box truck driver and a 25-year-old Taunton woman backed up the truck and struck the 2 victims who were behind it. According to the DA's office, the injuries of a man was last listened to critical stabbing condition at St. Luke's Hospital, New Bedford. The crash remains under investigation by Massachusetts State Police detectives assigned to the District Attorney's Office and Fall River Police. Mary Palm Road, Walnut Plains Road, Rochester. May Rochester drivers treat these like it is a few ways. Stop signs and yeah. I mean, you know, I'm going to tell you exactly what this is, okay? Exactly, because you know something. When I'm out there and on the bus or walking around the street, crossing the street. Let me tell you something. I've seen cars fly through red lights. I've seen cars fly through stop signs. Okay. I've seen people talk on their phones. Okay. This is what the main thing is causing accidents all the time, is because people don't pay attention, and this is all they do all day when they're driving, and they don't realize later that they either hit somebody or they hit a pole, or they crashed into a building, or they went through a windshield. So this is the results. Okay. Now, My Brother's Keeper, okay, all right, that goes and picks up donations and gives donations, you know, to the people that don't have furniture. So I mean, it's a sad thing that happened. And it is. It's a sad thing that happened. MFPI chair. Let me see what this is. I'm getting. Let me see. AFPI chair board. Linda speaking in prime time tonight. So proud. Wow. Congratulations. President Donald Trump will give a historic address at the 2024 RNC tonight in Milwaukee. Watch it live on RSBN tonight. But I'm just saying that, you know, it's a sad situation when things like this happen. Okay, it is. It is sad, you know, and it's not only happening here in Massachusetts. It's happening all around this whole country, this whole entire country. That's where it's happening. And and we want it to stop. That's what we wanted. We want it to stop, and because it's it's actually it's hurting people. You know what I'm saying? It is. It is. But I have other things here that I want to read. I'm going to tell you yesterday that the reason why I wasn't on at 6:30 because I had a toenail taken out of my big toe because it was actually hurting me. So I went to podiatry, and I'll tell anybody this. I mean, I don't care. I went to a podiatry, and they pulled the toenail. They numbed the big toe, but they pulled it out. But at first it was actually okay, but after the numbness went away, wow, it started hurting. So it's getting better. So it's getting better now. So that's why I wasn't on. I wasn't, because it was the big toe was like driving. You know what I'm saying? And so it's getting better, and that's good.
We asked for compensation to set up our rooms, 10 hours maximum. We all know it takes longer. You said no.
Oh, this is a school department.
For an extra hour every week for free. For free. Why? Because you've always done it for free. No more. No more.
Well, that is the school department. The union school department is still far apart on the offer of the union, looking for a average pay increase of 9.3% of the first year and a 10.4% in years 2 and 3. With the stepper increase, teachers are higher and in the pay grades. So the city is listed off and a 5% increase in the year of 3%. Heck, years 2 and 3. FREA President Keith McCann says that the union stands by its call for the largest pay hike. Let's see that. Special in the light of the school department is receiving and increasing funding from the state. Wow. I mean, I'll tell you one thing. I never seen anything like it in my whole entire life. The RNC Day 4 recaps the chairman of the board. That's the RNC. It's called Armor Light Rifle. So that's what it's called. But the reason what I want to talk about today is that now the Secret Service director got a subpoena in front of she got a subpoena to testify against the at the I think it was the Judicial Committee. I'm trying to think what it is, but anyways, she got a subpoena. So and I'm still not convinced. Okay, of what happened. Okay, I'm still not convinced. Okay, because let me see here. Breaking news. Fall River crew responded to. Let me see this. Oh wait, let me open this. Let's see here. What's going on here? Oh. Looks like in a park blocking a handicap space. Yeah, well, all right. So, yeah, people have been doing that all day, parking in handicap spaces and all. Yeah, so yeah, people's been actually doing that all day, and it's it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? You know, but but what I'm not convinced, okay, is that why was that stage close enough to that roof, okay, to that building? How come that building wasn't covered? Okay, how come it wasn't covered? How come they didn't cover that building? Okay, now they have metal detectors, because I remember when I went to go see Bill Clinton, the former President Bill Clinton at the park, they had metal detectors going all the way down. So now, if that kid, that 20-year-old, okay, I'm not convinced at all, because I think the Secret Service director had something, basically something to do with this. So now, how did that kid get in there with an AR-15? Okay, which is, we know that the father gave to him, because that also came out. Okay, the father did. The father did not give it to him, but he stole it off the father, and the father, and yeah, so they cleared the parents of that situation. So how did he get in there with an AR-15 with metal detectors there and a bunch of state troopers there? How come that roof wasn't clear? How come they didn't clear that roof and clear that? You know what I'm saying? Okay, nobody's up there. We're gonna stay up here. So how come they didn't do that? Now, and I'm still not convinced. I'm still waiting. Okay, to hear why did the Secret Service waited 3 minutes before they said, "Let's get him"? Why? Why did they do it? You know what I'm saying? Why did they wait 3 minutes? Come on, man. And look at it. A spectator got killed. A father of a 20-year-old, his wife, a volunteer of the fire department, okay? A volunteer of the fire department shields his wife and his kids. I mean, come on. Who cannot forget that? I mean, I was watching RSBN, and that thing was live streamed. Okay? That was live streamed. Okay? I mean, look at, and plus there was kids in that crowd too. There was little kids in that crowd too over there, and that 20-year-old is blasting them an AR-15 across the way into the crowd area. Wow. Look at that, huh? Holy mackerel, man! But good. I'm glad they neutralized them. You know what I'm saying? But you know something, though, if Trump didn't turn his head the way like this, instead of going to a convention, they would have been going to a funeral if he didn't turn his head. Good thing he did and grazed his ear. You know what I'm saying? I mean, look at this. Okay, now people are talking, saying that the Iran has something to do with this. Okay, people are talking out there. Okay, people are talking. Okay, that they have something to do with this, but I'm gonna wait for that. Okay, I'm gonna wait for that. That is pretty nasty, okay? On their stupidity, okay? They're supposed the Secret Service is supposed to be protecting him, okay? Protecting. Well, I call him President Donald Trump because I'm used to I'm used to that. I do the same thing with Bill Clinton too. So, and I used to do the same thing with Barack Obama too. Same thing. But he still got the title of president. So I'm gonna say president. The president, Donald Trump. Okay, but he still holds that title, and I would never take that title. I would never deny that title. But anyways, why did the director of that director, okay, gave the order of the Secret Service, but she's going in front of, she's got a subpoena, and believe it or not, and they're gonna question her. They're gonna question her and say, well, what happened here? How come Trump did not have enough Secret Service with him, and why wasn't that roof covered? No, I kind of like really upset about that, okay? Because you know something, that roof should have been covered. Now, if I was a Secret Service, I would say, hey, well, you know something, that roof needs to be covered. If I was the director of the Secret Service, I would say, hey, that roof needs to be covered. We need to get a couple of guys up there, at least, okay? But no, that roof wasn't covered. This 20-year-old bought a ladder from Home Depot. Now that was also said too. Bought a ladder from Home Depot, believe it or not. Home Depot, okay, to get up on that roof. Now, where is the ladder? The ladder's not even there anymore. So what happened to the ladder? Wow. You know, there was something going on. There's something going on in the Secret Service. Okay? But I mean, any Secret Service would react quick, just like that. You know what I'm saying? To go cover the president. Okay, they would react just like that. But it is what it is. Well, I'm glad he's okay. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad he's fine. You know what I'm saying? He's okay that he survived it. And when he got up, he went like this. You know what I'm saying? If to say, keep on fighting. That's what he said. Keep on fighting. You know, people are actually missing out. He is a great president, okay? He is a great guy, okay? He is great, okay? People make up wild stories about him, okay? Wild stories, Stormy Daniels and all this stuff, this and this and this and that. People wake up, oh, he's this, he's that. I mean, look at Biden. Biden's the same way. Look at that dude, man. I mean, falls down the stairs. I'm telling you, look at that dude. You know what I'm saying? You know? But, I mean, look at it. Well, first off, his documents, they got dismissed. Okay? Those documents, they got dismissed. All those cases got dismissed. So, those cases are done. So, the Stormy Daniels case is done. So, all those cases are done. Those things are never going to be heard again. Because it was all lies. Now mainstream media is getting involved. Mainstream media of all freaking people, right? Of all people. You know something? I don't trust mainstream media because they throw out lies after lies, lies after lies, lies after lies. Mainstream media, why not? Mainstream media comes out with the lies. Then CNN says, oh, Trump fell down. He didn't fall down. He got hit and he got grazed in the ear. He didn't fall down. Oh, he fell down. So CNN is going out there pushing out lies too, as well. They'll never change. CNN will never change at all, ever. So CNN's lying about these things. So that's why we are up. We are keeping a close eye on everything that CNN says and also mainstream media. Any media. but keeping an eye on what they say, and then we are going to put the truth out there. You know what I'm saying? Because it's ridiculous, okay? It's ridiculous. Well, I mean, Fox News, same thing. You know what I'm saying? Fox News will lie too, same thing, okay? And you know, James, I agree with you on that one. Fox News will lie too, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they would. Neither will Fox News, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we're keeping an eye out on things, you know what I'm saying? So that way, that's why I look through my phone all the time. And when I look through my phone, I look through everything to see, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't want people out there, you know, lying, you know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, you know, tell the truth, man. I don't want people, I mean, Fox News, CNN, mainstream media, they always like to, they always want to lie. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I keep an eye on things. When I look through my phone, I'm like, oh, okay, so CNN saying this. So you know what? I'm going to fact check that. And you know something? When I do check it, I'm like, oh, gee, okay. So Main Street just lied about this. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I do. Now I fact check everything that goes on. Okay? Everything. Because it's not fair. Okay? It's not. It's not fair. It's not fair to... it's not fair to this election. You know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, we want an honest election. Okay, this is what we want. We want an honest election. Well, yeah. Well, Biden is stepping down this week, and he will not endorse Harris. Oh, wow. So Biden is stepping down this week, but he will not endorse Harris. Wow. I wonder. Is that a break? Oh, that's a breaking news. Yeah, so breaking news. Harris, Joe Biden is stepping down, and he will not endorse Harris. So, here we go. Yeah, so he will not endorse Harris. I mean, Anton Pinto just told me about it. So, because he saw it. Hey, James. So, but I mean, I was just talking about I was also talking about the CIA, not the CIA, the Secret Service. I was actually talking about them. And, and you know, and now when the stage was here in Pennsylvania, right? The building was over there, so now. You got metal detectors going all the way down, right? You got metal detectors. So how did this guy... how did he get in there with the AR-15? That's what I don't understand. Okay? But how did... well, we know that the father... We know that, you know, he stole it from the father, but the parents were cleared. Because he stole it. But he went to Home Depot and got a ladder and climbed up the building. That's when he tried to assassinate Donald Trump. Attempt to do it, anyways. But
yeah. Apparently, Secret Service apparently they found him before he shot at Trump and all those other people.
Yeah, I mean,
apparently the Secret Service already figured out that this guy was up to no good.
Yeah. Up to no good. So if they knew he was up to no good, why didn't they just tackle him right there? You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
Yeah, James. Honestly, 3 minutes that the Secret Service waited before they said take him out. 3 minutes. They waited 3 minutes, but the director of the.
That's what I've heard. Like, they were already suspicious of this guy beforehand.
So, I got a question to ask you. If you were a Secret Service, right? Just say, if you were a Secret Service and you saw somebody, look suspicious, okay? When you want to go over there and bring a couple of guys over there with you and tackle them to the ground.
Well, I mean, especially if he has something like an AR-15.
Yeah, but when you want to go over there and tackle him to the ground? before he gets to the roof?
Well, yeah. Make sure he doesn't go up there.
Well, apparently the Secret Service did not do their job the way they were supposed to do it. You know? So basically, you know, I mean, you know, and he had very little, yeah, and I'm trying to think of her name, the director of the Secret Service. What is her name? Trying to think of her name.
I have no idea.
Yeah, she's I mean, you know, he had very little Secret Service with him, you know. But now I guess they're not going to, you know, they're not going to let him shake hands with anybody. They're not going to, you know, let him get close to crowds. I mean,
Kimberly Cheadle, that's the director of the Secret Service.
What's her name?
Kimberly Cheadle.
Kimberly Cheadle. Yeah, she's got she actually got a subpoena. Believe it or not. they sent her because they gave her a subpoena to testify at the I'm trying to think now, what committee is that? They want her to testify at the committee. Well, because she knows something, you know. I mean.
Yeah, and apparently she has no intention of stepping down.
No, but I think she should, because she's no good. You know what I'm saying? For director. I mean, she's not.
Well, we didn't need more information to come out.
Yeah, well, we do. I mean, but I mean, it's. I mean, who else would? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's.
So I mean, we can't assume anything right now. We just have to wait until more info comes out.
Oh, I will. And when it comes out, I will be talking about it.
I know you will.
Oh, yeah.
Did you hear Biden might be dropping out?
Yeah, I heard. And he's not endorsing Kamala Harris either.
Which doesn't shock me at all.
He won't. He's not. I mean, you really. I mean, it's Kamala Harris. Forget it.
Well, she even has a better chance of beating Trump than Joe.
I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't go that far.
I mean, some polling backs it up.
Yeah, but I wouldn't go that far.
I don't bombard everything, but still.
Yeah, I know, but I wouldn't go that far with that. I'm just not. I'm just not so convinced, because I will not go that far with that.
You're not convinced.
I'm not convinced that Kamala Harris would beat Joe now. I would not go that far.
Well, I think it depends on who she chooses as her running mate.
Yeah.
Like, if she picks the right person for a running mate, then she could beat him.
Yeah, no, we don't want her either, because we don't want her either. I mean, any other woman, not her.
Well, I mean, she's not my top choice, obviously.
She ain't my top choice either.
Well, no, you're a Republican, so.
Even if I wasn't, she ain't my top choice. Even if I wasn't a Republican, she still wouldn't be my top choice. Either Barack Obama's wife, she wouldn't even be my top choice either.
Oh, Michelle?
Yeah. Hell no. I mean, but what is the chances of getting a woman in there? You know what I'm saying? No, so I mean.
Well, I think sooner than later. If not this year, then definitely 2028.
Well, hey.
Because 2020, that's going to be an open election.
Yeah.
You know, Biden's not going to be anywhere near it. Trump's not going to be anywhere near it. So.
Yeah, but well, right after all this, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, it's right after all. I mean, people, and you can say this. People are out there. They're so hateful against, wherever politician. You know what I'm saying? There are a lot of hateful out there.
You literally have some leftists that are saying, "Oh, that government shouldn't have missed."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, but it did get dismissed, so everything got dismissed.
Wait, dismissed? What do you mean?
Well, yeah, the documents, everything got dismissed.
Oh, you know why? Because that immunity farce.
Well, that's a thing for all the presidents.
I mean, you do realize this means that Biden won't get prosecuted by anything he did in office, right?
Well, yeah, maybe not. Yeah. Well, I don't know how far that immunity goes.
You know, the Afghanistan stuff, the southern border stuff. Yeah, and he now can't be charged for that.
Well, Trump can't be charged. Trump can't.
Because now he'll just claim sovereign immunity and he'll just say that those were official acts, and there you go.
Well, you know, Trump can't be charged with anything either. You know what I'm saying? So.
Well, that's why I think everyone on both sides shouldn't like this. Because they're supposed to be presidents, not kings.
Well, they are presidents. I call them presidents. So, I mean, I
mean, they need to be held to basic accountability.
Well,
I mean,
hey.
What are we doing? Just granting them full sovereign immunity?
Well, it's a thing.
Well, honestly, they seem radical, but I don't agree.
Well, I mean, hey, you know something? Hey, we can.
I mean, they should have some basic immunity, but no, they should be able to be held accountable by us.
Well, immunity don't cover impeachment, for one. Okay, immunity don't cover impeachment, and it doesn't. And I think I looked it up. It doesn't cover after you are president of the United States. It doesn't.
The only problem with the impeachment thing is, theoretically, a president could defeat that, saying that those were official acts. And so that impeachment, even if it gets voted in, and with the Senate votes, they might just toss that out.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, immunity. Well, I knew immunity was a thing. That is a thing. I'm saying with presidents, that is.
I mean, there should be some basic immunity, but what are we doing? I mean, do these people not understand that Biden can't be prosecuted by stuff he did in office?
I don't know. What are they saying?
Well, no, they're saying that. They're saying it's a good thing because it protects Trump, obviously. But,
well, I mean, they have to protect. It protects presidents. You know, it protects presidents. You know, for lawsuits and it. I don't know how immunity works, but it does. It protects presidents from. I looked it up one day. It protects them from lawsuits and other things. You know what I'm saying? Crime and things like that too. So we're
basically making it legal for them to commit crimes now.
Well, that's not what your immunity is about. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, that's not what that's about.
Actually, it is because of that Supreme Court ruling for the immunity. The court was so vague on what counts as an official act of duties and what's not.
I'm gonna
so vague on that.
I'm gonna disagree with you on that.
I mean, what is there to disagree about? You can actually look it up.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna have to look up immunity a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? So
look at the immunity case.
I'm gonna do that. But I'm going to. No, but right now I'm gonna disagree with you on that. I mean, you know,
I'm gonna disagree with me with that, but you haven't even looked into this case.
I've looked up something about immunity.
Doesn't that strike as a bit odd?
Yeah, I mean, then again, I'm going to kind of like disagree with you a little bit because it's not about immunity is not. It's to protect the president of the United States, right?
David, after the show, look up Trump v. United States. That's the immunity.
I'm going to look that up.
And you'll see with the majority justices who agreed in favor of this immunity that they made it so vague of what's the official act or not.
All right, so I'm gonna actually look that up.
Yeah, and I'll actually send you more stuff about it after the show ends.
Well, I didn't do it Wednesday because I was sore yesterday. But,
oh yeah.
So yeah, that's why I didn't do it yesterday. But today I just want to get it out, and it's already like 7:36. You know, I mean, you know, you should do yours. I like to go on yours, huh?
I mean, I might.
Yeah, I'll go on yours.
Yeah, I might resume mine soon.
Yeah, I mean, everybody. Hey, like I said, you know something. Everybody has, everybody has different things to say. You know, I mean, and that's what's good about it. You know, because like I said, if we all agree on everything, nothing would get done. Nothing at all. Nothing would get done.
No. Everything would be one-sided.
So that's why we have to disagree.
One-sided depends on who agrees with me.
But, you know something, so that's why we have to agree, back and forth, you know what I'm saying? You know? But, I mean, you know, Trump is he's an awesome guy, you know what I'm saying? And I don't see why, you know, he's an awesome guy, you know what I'm saying? I mean, he gets the job done, you know what I'm saying? He gets these things done all the time. He's a businessman. You know, of course, if you're a businessman, right? If you was to run for president, right? And you just saying, James, just saying. And if you was a businessman, right? Are you going to follow the rules?
Well, I would follow the rules for the working class people and not be like any other businessman that keeps dragging down the working class in favor of the higher-ups. Which was exactly what Donald Trump was. I mean, Trump couldn't give a flying
all right.
You know what about the working class people?
Well, I mean, I've been having a hard time with that. All right.
Well, I mean, look at all those absurd tax cuts that got passed through him.
Well,
tax cuts.
All right.
Somebody has to pay for those tax cuts.
Okay.
And it's us.
And I'm trying to say, all right. Okay. Let me put this another way. All right. I'm going to put this another way. Now, under the Trump administration, how much money did you have in your pocket? I'm just saying, was your wallet full?
Oh, back then, I don't even remember, to be honest.
Okay. All right. So, but I do remember because of me. Under the Trump administration.
I understand the economy was good back then. I understand.
And the food prices were good. You know what I'm saying? And people had money in their pockets. People get to travel everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not denying the economy wasn't good under Trump. I'm not denying that.
Yeah. No. I know you're not.
No, I'm not. It's just that. Even if Trump won in 2020, let's just say he still won in 2020. You know, the pandemic would still have been there. The economy still would have been wrecked. And then Trump would be blamed for the economy. So, you know, barely anything would change.
Well, But no. So what do you think about our economy now under the Biden administration?
It's been all over the place. But that's what happens when you have a that's what happens when you have a devastating pandemic. But at the same time, Biden, he could have done better with it. I mean, he could have.
No,
especially the last 2 years of his term.
But I'm glad that he's gonna step down and take care of himself. You know what I'm saying? So I mean,
we don't know for sure if he's stepping down, though. We don't know for sure.
Yeah, he says one thing and he says another. Da, 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 da.
Well, you know what it is. Apparently, there's some top Democrats and some advisors or some people close to the Biden campaign saying that he's considering it.
Well, I mean, I hope he does. I mean, not to be a stronghold about it, but I hope he does to take care of himself, because how old is he? What is he, about 81, 82?
Like 82?
Yeah. He's 82 years old. You know what I'm saying? And I think even Bernie told him to step down.
You know what's so funny you mentioned Bernie? Because I think Bernie's also rerunning for his Senate seat.
Oh.
I think Bernie still is running.
And he's how old is he?
He's 82 years old as well.
Wow. And that guy's still going, huh?
So I think he's going to be running for another Senate term, which is absolutely insane.
Yeah, but Schumer's got to go.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, Bernie Sanders, that guy is my man. That guy's everything. But, I mean, dude, you gotta hang it up. I mean, Bernie, he's gotta hang it up.
Yeah.
As much as I like him, and honestly, he's probably one of my favorite politicians.
Yeah.
In the country, he's got to retire.
Well, I hope Joe retires.
Yeah, I mean, I hope he steps down.
Because it's I mean, he's basically only making things worse. I mean Jill, his wife, Jill, okay? Well, they call Dr. Jill. I don't even know if she is a real doctor. I gotta look that up.
I mean, she's a professor for a college.
Yeah, but they call her Dr. Jill. And instead of her encouraging Joe to instead of her encouraging him and say, hey, Joe, you need to step down from office. She's like a little child. Oh, you did a good job. Instead of telling him to step down, say, Joe, you're getting too old for this. You need to step down. You need to take care of yourself. You know what I'm saying? But Jill is not doing that. You know what I'm saying? Jill is pushing him.
And maybe she's just that loyal to her husband.
But I know. But I mean, why is she pushing him? What, for the money? You know what I'm saying? Because maybe. Probably no. But I mean, if I was 80 years old and my wife come up to me and said, "Hey, you need to step down from office," then I would say, "Okay, well, you know what? I'm not going to participate in this debate anymore. I'm just going to, hang it up and retire, and that's it. And take care of myself." I mean, that would be the best way. I mean, being the president of the United States, you know how stressful that job is?
I mean, that is literally the hardest job in America, if not the whole world.
Yeah.
I mean, look like, just look at Obama in his first year in office.
Oh, he got gray hair.
And then his last year in office, it's insane.
He got gray hair. He got old so fast.
Yeah, I mean that's what it does to people.
Well, yeah, it does. It does that all the time. You get old. You know what I'm saying? It's.
Well, it just changes you.
Yeah, it does.
Because how much of the world like is on your hands, pretty much.
Oh yeah, Antone said that 30.
You know the economy.
Yep.
The economy.
Yep.
There's even some countries that have to depend on the U.S. dollar.
Yeah. Oh, I mean,
So if the U.S. dollar crashes, then yeah, that's not good.
no, it's not. Well, what we want, though, you know what I'm saying, is it's, we want the people in this whole nation, okay? We want the people in this whole nation to be, like, happy, you know what I'm saying? And because, we want, like the food prices and stuff, food prices and gas prices and so, I mean, people want to travel, you know what I'm saying? People want to go places. People can't go places is because of the economy, how it is right now, I mean, believe it or not, when I'm out there in that parking lot, James, honestly, I'll be totally straight up here. I'm not going to say where, but when I'm out there in that parking lot, okay, when I'm pushing the carriages, I mean, when it's quiet, you can hear people talk,
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah, you can hear people say this and say that. I hear people say, Jesus, look at this. You know what I'm saying? I honestly, I'm going to tell you exactly what I'm going to tell you right now. Oh, Jesus, under the Biden administration, food prices are up, taxes are so high, gas prices are so high, but under the Trump administration, we had money in our pocket. And I'm looking at these people, and I'm like, and I'm just shaking my head, and I'm like, wow. I just can't believe how quiet it is, and you can hear this stuff. Then sometimes I'll say, yeah, well, I agree with you. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I'll say I agree. And I had my Trump hat on today. People stare at me like crazy, and I'll ask them.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna get a Bernie Sanders hat eventually, and I guarantee you, I'm gonna get some people staring at me.
Hey, it wouldn't make a difference, man. You should get why don't you get a Biden's hat?
No. No.
No. Well, you don't need a Biden. Get a Trump's hat then.
Me?
Come on.
There's no chance in hell that's happening.
I mean, come on. Look. I'll even pay for it. It costs $5.
So no Trump.
Come on. Hey, look. Trump. Hey, look it. Trump is the only one that's going to be on that ballot. Right?
Well, you know what? If Biden's still in there, I'm voting third party. I don't care. I really don't care. I'm just gonna vote third party at this point.
Third party?
Yeah, because I don't want to vote for Biden anymore because of how old he is.
Oh, I mean, hey.
And I mean, he could be doing better with the economy. I will give you that. He could definitely do better in that regard.
Yeah.
And maybe he could lower the interest rates.
Well,
I don't know why he hasn't done that yet.
Well, he's not going to be doing that very much.
So I don't want to. I will vote for any other. All right, not Gavin Newsom. That guy is just.
Gavin Newsom.
That guy is something.
Hey man, I
literally vote for any other Dev except for Gavin Newsom at this point.
Well.
So I mean, look, if Biden's still on that ballot, I'm voting third party. And it's such a shame we don't have more options in this country. We don't. It's just two, and that's it.
Yeah, well, it's not our fault.
I mean, it's ridiculous.
But hey, we got Trump on the ballot, and he's gonna, and he's gonna win though. I'm not trying to be smart about it, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, the way it looks after,
Your confidence in it is through the roof.
and it's good. Oh, I got confidence in.
Well, you know what? Don't give your hopes up on November if he doesn't.
Well, his numbers look good.
I mean, see, this is why people are so disappointed when their candidate doesn't win, because they genuinely believe 100% that their candidate won't lose, and then when they do lose, so
yeah, he's Trump's numbers. I'm just saying, Trump's numbers are up there, and they're up there even more.
Yeah, well, don't forget, polling doesn't mean everything, though.
Well,
I mean, polling doesn't mean everything.
well, even the Democrats, even the Democrats are going Republican.
Well, yeah, because
They're fed up.
well, that was because of that first debate, just how poorly Biden performed in that debate.
Yeah, even the Democrats are going. Even the Democrats are going. They're going Republican. Believe it or not, because you know why? Because they're tired of they're tired of all the mistakes that's going on there in the Democratic Party. I'm just saying. I mean, I hear it out there. You know what I'm saying? And you know they're saying, you know what, the heck with this. They say I'm going down to City Hall and I'm going to call up and I'm changing over to Republican. You know what I'm saying? You know, this is ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? That's what they're saying. So
they were pretty much tied before that first debate.
and did you know I looked up honestly, and Massachusetts was a red state before until Roosevelt got a hold of it, the brand new deal. I looked it up, believe it or not. This was a red state before.
And also, don't forget, those Republican and Democratic parties back then they were actually way different than the parties today.
Yeah. So yeah, so that I looked it up and I went, wow. I said, geez, I says, I didn't even know, I didn't even know that Massachusetts was red before. You know what I'm saying? Because this was a Republican state, you know, and it was red, and we had, yeah, it was red, and we actually had a good economy back then. So we want that good economy back again. You know what I'm saying? So that way, people can have jobs. We want to bring our jobs back over here, over the United States. You know what I'm saying? From from overseas. So we want them jobs back here, so people can have jobs like you, so you can have a good job. And so everybody can have a good job. You know what I'm saying? We want all those jobs to come back over here again. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah. Instead of offshoring jobs, yeah.
No, but we want those jobs to come back over here. You know what I'm saying?
No, I understand that. Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, let's put it this way: they're taking jobs away from you, good jobs away from you. Okay, they're taking good jobs away from the younger people. Okay, I remember when my aunt Amy she was alive. You know where the Union Durfee Mills on Fall River, where the weight place is.
Yeah.
Well, my aunt used to work there with my grandmother, and she used to work from 7 o'clock in the morning till 7 at night. Her and my grandmother making curtains over there, and curtains after curtains, shipping curtains out in trailer trucks, and then there was the coat factory we had. That was going, the hat factory that we had. They were making cowboy hats for like, that you wear. And now I don't know who was president at the time at that point, but after all that, they started shipping. After all of that, then all these businesses went straight right overseas, gone. They started closing down curtain factories, hat factories, and everything. My dad used to work for a seal sack company back then. When he told me, he says he was making $2 an hour back then. $2 an hour. His first dollar that he got was a raise, so he made $3 an hour. Believe it or not.
Oh yeah, back then.
Yeah, back then. Now all the cotton mills and all the cotton mills too that we had here too as well. You know what I'm saying? Where did all that go? That went all overseas too as well.
Oh yeah, those mills. Well, those mills went bust.
Yeah. I mean, boom, gone. I mean, and, if we had all those things back here again, you want to see this country be booming with business, and you would be able to get a job like this. Bing, bing, bing. Quit one job, go to the next one. Quit one job, go to the next one. You get a job every single day. You would have a job every day, believe it or not. And I remember I used to work for what was it? I'm trying to think of it. Rothschild. I used to work with Rothschild in a warehouse. I worked with Rothschild in the warehouse. I used to unload trucks, load them, and we used to have shipments every single day going out. Shipments. Oh, we used to be busy all the time in the warehouse. And then now it's like, okay, so now what just happened here? You know what I'm saying? Now all our business is gone. All our products is overseas. Overseas got China's. We were getting paid good minimum wage. We were getting paid good over at Rothschild. Okay, and it wasn't minimum wage either. I think I was getting paid at the time $19.50 an hour, and that was a part-time job. And it wasn't union either at that point.
Yeah, now it's part-time.
Yeah, so now that's why we have to get it all back here again. Okay, we have to get it all back because it's if we don't get it all back here, this whole country is going to go to shit. It's going to go right downhill. It's about the businesses. It's not about politicians. It's about business.
Yeah, well, that's still going to take a long time to accomplish.
Yeah, well.
I mean, it's not like it's going to happen overnight and then boom, everyone gets jobs all of a sudden.
Yeah, well, we got to keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? We got to keep fighting.
I understand. Yeah, I understand.
Got to keep fighting and not give up. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I do. I'm not doing it for me. I'm doing it for your future kid, my grandkids, Jake's future kids. You know what I'm saying? And we're not doing this for ourselves. We're doing this for your future kids, Jake's future kids, my grandkids, their future kids after. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're doing it for. You know what I'm saying? I mean, so that way, when we're gone, you guys, when you're gone and I'm gone, your kids can have a better future. You know what I'm saying? Ahead of them. This is what this is all about. This is not about presidents, this one and that one. You know what I'm saying? It's about my grandkids. It's not about me. It's about my grandkids, your future grandkids, your future kids, Jake's future kids, It's about them. You know what I'm saying? Them are the ones that we are particularly fighting for. You know, for them. Because when we're all not here, guess what's going to happen? It's going to be the next generation, and the next generation's going to take over, and the next generation's going to fight even harder.
Yep.
So back then with us, well, I'm a Gen X, okay, and people love to hang out with Gen X. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a Gen X, and we're cool people. We're cool people.
Oh, Gen X, the miserable.
Nah, we're not miserable.
Oh my God.
No, but we are. We're cool people to hang out with.
some Gen Xers that are like,
older Gen Xers.
yeah.
There's basically some baby boomers out there too that I don't know. What are you? Are you you were born late, right? Or on time? But you don't have to say it if you don't want.
I'm pretty sure I'm a millennial.
A millennial. Oh, no. I mean it's, but still, you know what I'm saying? You know, I mean. You guys matter too, you know what I'm saying? Gen Zs and
I'm Gen Z.
You're Gen Z?
Yep.
Well, there you go. So you're Gen Z, and you're a Gen Z, and
yeah, I thought I was a millennial, but no, I'm Gen Z.
Gen Zs are pretty cool too, you know.
Some of them.
Some of them not, but hey, some of them are pretty cool, you know what I'm saying? But
I'm constantly worried about my generation.
yeah, it's Jake is Jake's worried about Jake's also worried about his generation too as well.
I know, he tells me all the time.
Yeah, I'm kind of like worried about it too myself because today at the bus station, Linda and I, we just came back from Shaw's, and we get off the bus. So it's this guy over there. I felt so bad. I didn't even put on a live camera or anything. I felt so bad for the guy. The guy's over there slapping himself in the face. He's punching himself. The guy over there, and and I, we went in there. I said, did anybody call the police to get this guy some help? You know what I'm saying? This guy was completely smacking himself in the face. This guy taking his shirt off, and we don't know if he was off his medication. We don't know if he was off his medication. We don't know what kind of drugs that he was basically taking. You know what I'm saying? So
no, nothing.
But the paramedics came. But the paramedics had to call the police, and the police came, but the paramedics, they went over and grabbed his jacket, grabbed his bag, and so the police came. A bunch of cops came, and they went over there. They were going to basically they want to talk to him. You know what I'm saying? But I guess, I don't think he put up a fight with him. I guess he decided to basically take him to the hospital. But you know something though, but I'll be totally straight up with you. I had tears coming down my eyes. Okay, I had tears coming down my eyes, and seeing a guy like that, you know what I'm saying, do that to himself, and taking his shirt off, slapping himself in the face, punching himself like that. It was horrible. You know what I'm saying, and people laugh. You know what I'm saying? People laugh as they walk. I mean, I saw people just walk by and just sit there at the terminal, okay, and laugh, okay, and just laugh. I'm like, I'm like saying to myself, some of these people just don't have any consideration at all, and they just basically just go out there and just laugh at this guy like this, and instead of trying to help him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, record it and put them on TikTok.
No, you don't do that. But I mean, just go over there, try to help him, talk to him. You know what I'm saying? Hey, buddy, what's going on? What's going on? Are you okay? You know what I'm saying? And but sometimes people, if they don't, if someone does not have the right medication, that's what happens. You know what I'm saying? That's what happens.
Yeah.
They need that right medication, or he may had the right medication, but he probably took that medication and it wasn't enough, so he probably took something else on top, and that's probably what made him like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because I think I seen that guy before. I think I seen him before, and he come in, he come in and out, and not bother anybody, but say hello to everybody, But I blame Coogan for this. Nonsense. Yeah.
What does Coogan have to do with this?
Well, these people don't have places to stay. You know, we still have a homeless problem.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, and
Well, you know what? I really wish we would have a federal homeless program where some taxpayers' money could be spent to fund for homeless shelters nationwide.
a federal homeless,
Or some kind of universal homeless shelter system.
Well, yeah.
Where some taxpayer money would be spent to cover for these homeless shelters.
Yeah, I walked by somebody's home.
Something.
James, I walked by somebody's homeless.
No, every time I mention that, people call me a communist.
No, that's no. People shouldn't be saying that. You know what I'm saying? People shouldn't be saying that. You know what I'm saying?
They call me a communist because they're like, "Oh, how dare you suggest to use taxpayers' money for that?"
Well, yeah. I mean, if it's for homeless shelters, yeah, I would agree with that. You know what I'm saying? You know, but they call you that.
Yeah, some people have.
Tell them, say, look, say, what I do come from communist China? They actually say that to you?
Yeah.
Shit.
Some people actually do.
That's awful. I think that's totally disgrace.
They call me a communist for suggesting to use some taxpayer money.
Well, I mean, yeah.
For homeless shelters nationwide.
Well, we need homeless shelters, you know, nationwide because there's too many homeless people out there. Too many homeless people out there. I mean, there is. Hey, look it. If I go to the casino and I put $20 in and I hit $100 million, you know what I would do? I would take some of that money. I would buy a big, huge mill, right? And I would renovate it and put beds in there for the homeless people.
Yeah, I was gonna say, or buy out some buildings that are on sale that.
Oh, of course.
That try that.
But you know something? But they would never ever be politics involved with it. I would never. I'm buying a building. No. It's going to be private, and that's going to be the end of it. Politicians are nothing. Nobody's going to be involved but me, the realtor. But hey, you know, it's a good idea, right? You know? Yeah. Hey, you know something? Hey, have your own private, you know, homeless shelters. You know what I'm saying? But you know, have your own private homeless shelters and spend your own money.
Yeah. Well, not just for the homeless, but for the veterans as well.
Oh, the veterans too. Yeah. Homeless shelter, veterans center down at the bottom with pool table and everything, so people can actually play pool and have fun, have coffee, have donuts and everything else. That way they have some place to go to keep warm during the winter time. You know, sort of, yeah.
And also the fact that, you know, the homeless could actually use those addresses to apply for jobs.
Yep, apply for jobs, get computers. Show them how to
apply for a job. You have to have an address in order to apply for a job.
Yep. Set up computers for them. You know, set up computers.
I need something.
Some kind of like counseling in there for them. You know, hire a psychiatrist in there. You know what I'm saying? So like, you know, people that can help them. Where they can talk to it at the same time, sort of. But I don't want to put that idea out there because if I do, one politician will probably take my idea.
I was gonna say, God forbid if a career politician noticed it.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, it's totally. Well, I called. I mean, it's rare for a Republican to do this, but I called Carol Fiola's office, and I expressed myself with the secretary with that with all these ideas. I called Carol Fiola's office. She says, "Well,
Oh, you actually called her?
oh yeah, called her office. Matter of fact, I'm gonna keep calling her, and I'm gonna keep and say, look, if she's confident on doing her job, then but all these items, all these things that I've been calling about, why aren't they getting done? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. All they want is photo ops. But anyway, I haven't heard anything from Senator Rogers either. So I haven't heard anything from him, but I mean, I guess he's keeping quiet at some point. You still there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well.
Probably the same thing with Alan Sylvia.
Yeah. They're all keeping quiet at some point because they know that things are on the rise right now. I mean, look what happened over how quick a
You're always telling me, oh, Alan Sylvia this, Alan Sylvia that. Oh, James, Alan Sylvia live.
I looked up the taxes and taxpayers are paying for the train. He just, but I haven't seen the train yet come. Next year, it'll be next year, the year after, then the year after, then the year after. I'll see it when I believe it. The only thing I see right now is the tracks.
And that bridge that got completed on.
Yeah, well, that would be the what is it? The Weaver Street Bridge.
Like I heard that they're finishing touches on North Attleboro Station.
Yeah.
That new Taunton Station.
Yeah. Well.
It's apparently the Fall River, New Bedford stations are done.
Yeah. I'll see it to believe it.
Yep, same here.
James, we'll be taking what do you call it there? We'll be taking our own train. We'll have to put it on the track though. One of Jake's.
Oh man.
What's that train's name there? They have a name for a train. What's that name? I forgot it.
The one that's coming here next year?
No, not that one there. Thomas the Train.
Oh.
Hey, wait, you know what we should do? Right, we should put Thomas the Train on it. Here's your train. Choo-choo! Go, Thomas! Yeah, it's here. Woo-hoo! I like to have fun on my show a lot.
Yeah, I can tell.
People left their asses off. Believe it or not. But I'm gonna end my show. It's 8:13. But Jake's out. You can call Jake when he comes back if you want. I don't know what time, but he's out on the car show. So yeah, he's out on the car show.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he loves cars. Wow. Yeah. Jakey boy. I love that kid, man, very much. So, I'm going to end my show here, and then I'm going to go and see if I can go grab something to eat, and my phone is down to 9%.
Okay.
And I will. Hey, I mean, but I appreciate though. Hey, but thank you for calling and putting your 2 cents in. When I see you, I'll give you 2 cents.
I haven't called in a while, so.
No, I'm glad you did. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad. Hey, you know something? I believe in. I believe in everybody should be heard. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, whether you disagree with them or not, I guess everybody should be heard. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody's got an agenda. Everybody's got an opinion. So I believe everybody should be heard. I don't believe in leaving anybody out. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, agendas. Oh, God.
Yeah, hey, if everybody's got her agenda, hey, I mean, hey, some people say that they don't want men and women sports. I mean, people say that, but I don't get into that stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah, I try not to get into it either.
I don't get it because that causes chaos and problems and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I let that work it out all itself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, hey, pretty well. We can get King Kong though to play in women's sports.
King Kong.
Yeah, He'll be the only guy. He'll be the only guy winning the tournament, winning the swimsuit race. Put King Kong in a swimsuit. Why not?
Oh my God.
Get King Kong in a swimsuit. He'll be like, yeah. Ooh, yeah. And you gotta give him a banana too. He'll win the swimsuit. He'll win the swimsuit competition. He'll run up the building and go, yeah, I won.
Man, I think you like King Kong too much.
Oh, I used to watch it all the time. I always used to say, Jesus, man, what? I mean, how does this guy get up the building? This guy just walks up the building. The building is like a toy to him. He just climbs up the building and just sits there.
Wow, I mean, he's huge.
Yeah, big guy, man, King Kong. You know? And it was, I remember watching it one time. I was like, holy mackerel. I was like, jeez. I said, is that the only girl he likes? And takes her and brings her up on top of the building. And she's over there like this, going like this. And he's over there, snob on his nose and everything, and looking at her like, it's like, what are you punching me for, you know? You know? But, it's 8:17, and I just want to finish up, and so that way I can charge my phone later, and if when Jay comes home, I'll just tell him to give you a call.
I don't know. I mean,
Okay.
yeah, I mean, I'm not feeling the best.
No, I hear you. I get it. I saw you today, so I was like, I said I got to text James and put him and laugh and mosey up there. But you know what? Hey, but thank you. I appreciate you.
Well, yeah. I mean, I have a stuffy nose.
Oh, I could tell. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could tell. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not feeling the greatest.
Well, go lay down. Get some. All right. Yeah, it's he's got to get some medicine. So you know, I hope he feels better. You know what I'm saying? Stuffy nose and stuff like that is crazy. So I remember I used to have stuffy nose, and those things are horrible, man. They're crazy. But anyways, I want to thank everybody for watching. Adeline, thank you for watching. James, thank you too for joining my show. But I hope, and I also want to say that Trump will be headed back to Pennsylvania, and he'll also be going to the funeral of the volunteer fire chief out of New York City, the one that got shot in the head by the sniper, and Trump will be attending that funeral. So I just want everybody to actually know that. So and there's also a GoFundMe page already started. $3,000 was already donated by Donald Trump to that family. For that family. So it's already been donated. So and still my heart breaks on that, because that was just a great, I mean, he was just a bystander, you know what I'm saying, and at a rally, with his family, and this happened. Actually, his daughter just turned 20 years old, and I also want to thank you for his service. and dedication to New York Fire Department. You know what I'm saying? So his dedication there, and also we also want to give the family some peace, and try to. We will never. I mean, we'll never put this stuff behind us, because when tragedy hits like that, it's with us for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Especially when a former president gets shot at. You know what I'm saying? Just like Reagan, I saw Reagan one time, right on national TV, when during a live, right on national TV, when he lifted his hand, he got it right here. Reagan, Ronald Reagan, yeah, and I saw that, and too, you know what I'm saying? Just like I saw on a live stream on RSBN when Trump, when that 20-year-old did that with the AR-15, but the parent's been cleared, but we're still investigating where and we want to hear from the Secret Service director too, that got subpoenaed too. So we want to hear from her too as well. I don't know anything about her, but I like to see and hear what she's got to say about what happened to the former president. So, but that will be next time. I'll keep you guys update. I'll keep you guys in update on that too. You know what I'm saying? Because that is a shame. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, if she ordered her Secret Service people to stand down and wait 3 minutes, then then she deserves to resign from office. But we want to hear what she's got to say. You know what I'm saying? So that will be coming up very soon, and I will keep an eye on that, the subcommittee on that too. So, but anyways, just want to say one more thing, and and then I'm going to bring it all to a close. So let's see. I want to, before I bring things to a close. Former police officer placed on leave after interest in multiple charges. Ooh, yeah, another police officer placed on leave, linking phone numbers to sell call rebill. Let me see here. Let's see. What do we got here? But people. There's a lot of speculation that that Biden's going to step down. So we'll see. And I'll bring you the latest breaking news too on that story, on that one too, and also bring you the latest breaking news on the director for the Secret Service. So everyone says Iranians plotted assassination on Trump, revealed reports. Let me see this. I didn't even see this. So people, they're saying this right now. I just saw this. I'm just they're saying. Let me see what this. Iranians plotting to assassinate former President Donald Trump was recently revealed by the U.S. authorities, promoting an increase in security around the leader of 2024 presidential candidate. Multiple sources said, according to CNN. This is according to CNN. So yes, so this is again. This is according to CNN. CNN is reporting this. This is a breaking news, but we'll be updating more information becomes available to keep reading below. Reports of Iranian plotting comes just days after Trump was shot in the head Well, he was in the ear. See, now this is what I'm talking about, okay? Now, CNN said in the head, but this was in the ear, okay? It was in the ear. During his rally in Pennsylvania, Trump was mercifully survived an assassination attempt. Yeah. Well, he did. I mean, he survived, but it was in the ear, not in the head. So I just want to put that out there, let you people know. The bullet only grazed his ear. But again, I want to thank everybody. You know, Trump is okay. He's fine. He's in good spirits. You know, and he'll also again be attending the funeral of the volunteer chief of fire departments out of New York, the one that shielded his wife and his kid. So take care, everybody. Have a great night. I'm gonna go have something to eat. I am starving. Hey, look it, man. I am the starving Marvin. Okay. So take care. God bless you. God bless America. And let's hope for the best for Donald J. Trump and Vince, J.D. Vince. Take care, everybody. And I want to thank James for watching, Antonio for watching, and let's see who else was actually watching this. Let's see, yeah. Adeline, too, I want to thank her for watching because she loves my shows. She loves how when I speak and everything and things that I say. Take care, everybody.